going on, Virgos? Welcome, loves. Welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazzy, your reader for today. I'm doing this reading because, as y'all know, I'm a Virgo, and today people seem to, and I'm not certain, my bad. I'm not certain if it's because of the full moon that's happening today. That's really, I feel like at its, peak in a sense today. I don't know if it's that, but I feel like for some of you, I know for me especially, people got me fucked up today, okay? So Spirit guided me to just go ahead and tap in for you guys as well. I don't know what you guys got going on, what you're dealing with, but I know that for me personally, people got me fucking twisted like a pretzel today. So we're gonna tap into these energies and see what you guys got going on, and see if, through my own situation, I can, help you with any of yours as well, okay? So see if I get any additional messages, because some of the messages, that are intended for the collective, they come to me as well. They, pertain to me as well, because we are all essentially connected, right? So, yeah, so let's see what we got going on for Virgos. Spirit for Virgos, what do they need to know, be made aware of at this time? Spirit, what's going on? What do the Virgos need to know? I didn't realize some of my cards already flipped over on accident, so let me fix those real fast. My bad, guys. I think when I was shuffling, I didn't realize that I was like kind of flipping them over on accident. So, gosh darn it. All right, let's just go. All right, Spirit for Virgos, what do they need to know the most right now? What do they need to be made aware of, Spirit? Okay, so I don't really take these cards in reverse, but earth grounding came out in reverse. Like I said, these aren't really, cards for reversal. And then we have respect and then homecoming. Okay, so I feel like some of you may be feeling a bit ungrounded today. If that makes sense, because yeah, the people that got me fucked up was a Virgo too. And that's just, and it sucks because I'm a Virgo as well, but it's like people got me fucked up today. So I feel like some of you, or you guys may be dealing with other people that may be an energy that is ungrounded today. Okay, I feel like for some of you, this has to do with respecting yourself, okay? Making sure that you're exercising that respect for yourself, so you're also showing others how to treat you, okay? I feel like for some of you, it might benefit you by taking some time, to relax, to rest. I feel like some of you are really in need, or can really use some type of nourishing and like replenishing type of energy here, okay? So whether it's like through food, right, through taking a bath, getting some relaxation going on, going out, into nature, getting outside, going to the park, maybe going to the beach, whatever it is. I feel like some of you are you're at the tail end of a rebirth, okay? Of a transformation. So I feel like some of you are in this rebirthing energy, where maybe whatever you're dealing with at this time that's maybe making it hard to really ground your energy at this time. I feel like it has to do with your light body trying to expand. I feel like the energy that you're taking on, or that your body is essentially absorbing, right? The downloads and the upgrades and things like that I feel like some of you are experiencing at this time, may make it a little difficult to, to feel really maintain that feeling of safety, stability, and security at this time. Really ground yourself in your day. I feel like some of you maybe have going through some things that are stressful, okay? It could be work, it could be relationships, kids, whatever it is. But I feel like some of you really benefit at this time by making sure that you're respecting yourself, respecting others, respecting the craft, okay? For some of you, this has to do with the marriage. For some of you, you're either in a marriage, or some of you are dealing with someone who is married, okay? That's not going to be for everyone, but for some of you, there's a connection here that maybe you're dealing with that's throwing you off. That's maybe a connection here that's, I feel like, making you off, like making you ungrounded, making you feel ungrounded, or maybe you don't feel safe with this person, or maybe things are just kind of in a weird space, or but I feel like it's going to be really important for you to respect the craft, okay? Respect your magic, respect your personal power, and that essentially teaches others how to respect you as well, okay? because I feel like if you're not getting the respect that you're looking for and needing from other people, including myself included, there's some, you know, energy that may be being emitted here that is, you know, essentially the catalyst to show you that, you know, we need to clean this up a little bit. So this, so what we're experiencing is essentially different, right? It's more aligned with what we want. So we have dragonfly as well. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. So some of you may be seeing dragonflies. For some of you, that may be an animal totem. Okay, we have patience. So I feel like some of you, it's going to be important for you to really be patient with this process. Be patient with yourself at this time. Okay, make sure that you're still being respectful to others, even when you're feeling ungrounded, is also another message that I just got. So for some of you, this could be talking about yourself, or this could be talking about other people around you, where, you know, they still, even if they're stressed out, even if they're having a rough day, even if they're not feeling grounded, they still have to, or still need to exercise a level of respect, right? For you, for, you know, spirit, situation, whatever it is, themselves. Okay, so whether this is you or an individual that you're dealing with, I feel like that's it's going to be important to maybe you know, get outside, do some grounding, you know, reconnect to spirit, get a, you know, cook yourself a nice home cooked meal if you can, either make it or, you know, buy it if possible, right? If you can afford that, or, you know, whatever. I feel like you'd really benefit from that right now by taking that time you need to really rest, to rejuvenate. I feel like some of you, like I said, have just recently gone through or at the end of a major transformation. So I feel like some of you are kind of like dealing with the, like, you know, the ramifications of that, you know what I'm saying? Like the lingering energies of, you know, said transformation that I feel like some of you are wrapping up at this time. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit for Virgos. Let's see what's going on. I definitely feel like Spirit does want to remind you, though, so we have clarity here. I definitely feel like Spirit wants to remind you, though, that, you know, regardless of what's happening right now, that even if things feel kind of a bit off kilter, not the most stable and steady, that you're still, you know, protected. Okay, you still have to you know, remind yourself that your ancestors are still looking out for your spirit guides, still, you know, have your back. You also do have to still request their presence, request their aid, not their presence, but their aid, right? Request their assistance. They're not allowed to move in or act on your life, you know, without your permission, without your request first, right? So I feel like for some of you, anything that has been hidden is going to be made clear. Okay. This is also about making sure you're clear about what it is that you want. Okay. Because, you know, sometimes we ask for things, not realizing or understanding that there is always a sacrifice required, right? And we want to make sure that we're ready to, you know, give that sacrifice for whatever it is. Okay. All right. So let's see what else, Spirit. Anything else Virgo needs to be made aware of at this time, please? I feel like for some of you, this could, if some of you, for those of you that are married or even not married, but maybe in a union, okay, just in a connection or whatever, I feel like maybe this person needs to respect you. And that could be for some of you why, you know, why this is happening. For some of you, this has to do with a job or someone that you're working with. This could be a boss. Okay. Some of you that's weird. Some of you, I feel like it's very, very, very few of you. Okay. Interesting. Some of y'all may be finding out that someone's pregnant. Okay, this could be someone that it could be a karmic, but I feel like, you know, a pregnancy might end up kind of pushing someone towards some sort of commitment here. Okay, or trying to force a commitment due to a pregnancy. All right. I can't say that that's in alignment with you know, whoever's life's purpose that pertains to, but we do have, like I said, career here. So for some of you, I feel like some of you may have a new door of opportunity that's opening up for you in regards to your career, in regards to your money, finances, things like that. And I feel like it's going to be made clear to you what that is. If it hasn't happened yet, it will. Okay. For some of you, this is maybe getting an idea, you may be getting an idea that, sends your career in a different direction. Okay. And I feel like for some of you, that could be, you know, part of maybe what's, any kind of upheaval that some of you may be experiencing in your marriage or in your connection or relationship, whatever that is. For some of you, that could be, you know, kind of affecting that. Not to mention, again, the full moon that we're having today. is also going to heighten, you know, other people's energies. It's going to, you know, it brings up things that need to be healed, that need to be triggered, that need to be released, purged, healed, accepted, let go of, all the things, right? So let's see what else. Spirit, what else does Virgo need to be made aware of at this time, please? Like I said, somebody's pregnant, okay? Somebody has, I feel like, gotten someone pregnant here. Someone may be married, all right? And they may be married a karmic, or they're in a commitment with the karmic and they got the karmic pregnant, okay? For some of you, this person, if this is someone that maybe you've been talking to, or maybe you've recently gotten in some type of commitment with, I feel like this is something that could have, that they have been hiding, that maybe that someone you recently started talking to, didn't tell you they were in a commitment, okay? But I feel like for some of you, you're finding out that someone got someone pregnant, and that's what they get. That's their justice. That is their karma, and you're finding out about it, is what I'm hearing here. I feel like it could be someone that they work with, okay? But we have fertility here twice. This is at the bottom of the deck, all right? Fertility was at the very bottom, followed by justice and commitment. So like I said, for some of you, this is definitely regarding a pregnancy. You're maybe finding out someone's pregnant, and that could be why some of you are thrown off. So if you're a masculine and maybe got someone pregnant, it wasn't intending to or meaning to, some of you, that could be causing some stress or anxiety, maybe feeling like, damn, I don't know if I could afford a baby right now. I don't know, like, I mean, that means I'm gonna have to move into a bigger place, or, you know what I'm saying? I feel like for some of you, it's throwing off your sense of safety and security regarding whatever this is, okay? So let's see, Spirit, clarify the fertility. Why is that here? Why is Empress here? For some of you too, if this has nothing to do with a pregnancy, this could just simply be talking about a feminine energy in your life, okay? A mother figure. For some of you, this could definitely be a someone that you're dating, like someone that you're with, whether or not it's someone you have kids with. But I feel like it's more so could just be your wife, okay? Or, you know, it doesn't matter if it's same sex or opposite couples, whatever. You could be the wife watching, or you could be the person, the cross watcher, right? So fertility in the sun. So if this ain't another clear indication of a pregnancy coming to light, okay, I don't know what is. This is major, right? Two major arcanas. The first two cards that came out are both major, so this is definitely major for somebody. It's being illuminated. Like I said, clarity, okay? Clarity. It's like something is coming to the surface, something is being made clear, that someone has maybe gotten someone pregnant, someone has, whether it's someone that they work with or whatever. Some of you, it's like finding out someone got, you know, is having a baby, and they're like needing to like upgrade their career. Their career now needs to take some sort of shift to be able to afford said, you know, creation, right? So, oh, Chad. Obviously, this is, you know, could definitely be talking about simply abundance, opportunities as well, okay? As we go, we'll see how this reading shifts. So for some of you, you know, this is also about, you know, respecting your craft. Some of you are just ungrounded, and maybe something that you're trying to manifest, whether this is abundance, new possibilities, new opportunities that are going to essentially make you really happy, that you can really just enjoy and embrace and, you know, bask in, is also on the table as well, okay? So obviously the whole baby thing and situation, all that drama isn't definitely going to be for everyone, but for some of you it definitely is, okay? For some of you, this is definitely a pregnancy that's going to change your life. For some of you, you're dealing with Scorpio may be involved. We also have Leo here, as well as Taurus. So, okay, transformation. So this is, like I said, something that's going to change your life, okay, in some type of way, whether it's for the, you know, positive or negative, whatever, you know, it's things happen exactly how and when they're supposed to. So it's just a matter of how you view the situation, essentially, okay? So Chad. Okay, let's keep going. Spirit, what else does Virgos need to know or be made aware of right now? Tell me more, please. Okay, beautiful. So you have the Six of Wands. So this is success, okay? So I feel like for some of you, this could definitely be talking about a new job. Some of you are coming into some sort of abundance, okay? Or just even knowing your own worth. Some of you have been maybe not feeling as grounded or as stable as you want to feel, but I feel like that's changing, okay? That could simply be changing today or whenever it is you watch this video, because as you guys know, my readings are timeless except for the full moon specific ones, full or new moon specific readings, okay? But I'll indicate those, that they're those, which ones are time specific when I record them, but these ones are not. So, you know, wherever you fall on the timeline, you know, okay? So some of you, like I said, this is about you, you know, you may be feeling kind of like off kilter right now, but I feel like for some of you it's because you've just gone through a major transformation. So you would expect, right, that's kind of an expected energy to not maybe be fully back, you know, in your own feeling like yourself yet, right? But I feel like it's important for you to really, you know, respect that. I feel like some of you may be kind of like yelling at the universe right now, you know what I'm saying? I feel like some of you, and it could be because, like I said, people around you, the energies around you is throwing you off. And so I feel like for some of you, it's going to be really important for you to get grounded and ground yourself, because I feel like some of you may end up, you know, going off, you know, flying off the handle, going off on someone, saying something you might regret, or, you know, saying something that maybe you don't have maybe all the answers around, okay? So that's, like I said, not going to be for everyone. So as bad as I wanted to, I'm gonna just give you from my own personal experience. I wanted to cuss someone out, and so I did, but on an audio recording. So I still have the option whether I want to send it or not, but just to get that, purge that energy from my system, I've done that, right? So I feel like for some of you, you know, make sure that you're, even in your feeling of your space of being ungrounded, if this is your energy, okay, please don't take it if it ain't yours. But for those of you where that does apply, where maybe you're just kind of feeling a little off today, especially like I said with the full moons, 3 days before, 3 days after, those energies can typically affect us most during that time. But I feel like it's going to be important for you to still, you know, respect your process, respect where you are at this time. If you need the nourishing energy, make sure you get that, okay? If you need that type of, like, you know, good home cooked meal, that, you know, time to just relax, lay in the bed, rest, recover, whatever that is, make sure you're taking that time you need for yourself, okay? Because I feel like some of you may be kind of like really upset or feeling like things are not where you want them to be, and not realizing that once you ground yourself and get to, you know, get your energy back aligned, that's when, okay, some opportunities of you, because you know your worth, you know your value, you know that this is just part of the process. And in that energy of operating in that space of things may not look exactly how I want them to right now, they may not be the best at this moment, but that's changing, okay? That always has the potential to change, okay? So I feel like for some of you Virgos, it's going to be important for you to remember that, you know, this too shall pass. So whatever frustrations you might be experiencing, or just feeling like things are not where they need to be or where you like them to be, things, you know, or just feeling kind of really off or unstable right now, just know that that will change, okay? Because we have victory here. So it's like, you know, success is assured, essentially, okay? Spirit, clear for the Six of Wands. Why is it here for Virgos? Eight of Swords, okay? So it's like you're gonna have, it's like if you're feeling stuck or trapped in a situation, you're gonna have victory over that, okay? You will overcome any, you know, feelings of being stuck, being trapped, you know, not knowing what to do, not knowing what move to make, or feeling like you're stuck in a situation that you know you don't belong in, or it's undesirable, whatever that is. You're gonna have victory over that. You will overcome all. I feel like all will be just fine. But seriously, okay? All right, Spirit, what else for Virgos? What else do we need to know? What else do they need to be made aware of, please? So what tried to come out was the Six of Pentacles. It didn't come out, so I'm not going to take it. However, what did come out was a star. Okay, so another major arcana here. So this is Spirit letting you know, Virgos, that you guys are on the right path. Okay, you're doing what you're supposed to do. It's a matter of you remaining faithful, though, even in the ungrounded feelings, even in the feelings of, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to take, if it does pertain to a baby, I don't know how I'm going to, you know, care for a child. I don't know where money for that is going to come from. That is where the hope comes in, where this card about hope. It's not to say have hope, because hope is like a false, to me, it's like a false sense, right? It's like a, you know, coming from lackful, like I hope I'll get it. That's not, you know, you're not trusting that you're divinely taken care of, right? That's still a place of lack. So I feel like for some of you, this is important to know that, you know, by remaining faithful, that's having faith that things are going to work out for my highest and greatest good, even if it doesn't look like it right now. I'm trusting my process. I'm trusting that there is a you know, a power higher than my own that is looking out for me, and, you know, has my back and is guiding me and is protecting me, keeping me, and, you know, essentially providing for me ultimately, okay, for all of my needs. For any challenge I find myself in, you're going to have victory over whatever you're feeling stuck or trapped in. So for, like I said, for those of you that are feeling like this person tried to trap me with a baby or something like that, for some of you, that is exactly what you're experiencing, and it could be throwing you off, okay? But some of you may be getting that idea to take your career in another direction, and that might end up taking you away from a situation, kind of like taking you out of a situation. But I feel like it's going to require you, again, to have faith, though. You need to have faith in the process, that as you continue to seek and declare that solutions are mine, solutions are easy for me to find, right? Solutions come to me quickly and easily and in avalanches, right? It's easy for me to, you know, trust the process, that I'll always be taken care of, that things are working out just as they're supposed to, or working out perfectly just for me. Declaring those things over your life, right? That's not just affirmations. I'm talking about claiming an energy over your life, right? So this is reminding you that, you know, you're going the right direction. Okay, so for some of you, the way things are playing out, this is still destined. Okay, this is it's right in alignment with your path. Things are happening exactly how they're supposed to, but it's going to be up to you to remain faithful. Okay, have respect for all the elements, right? That's fire, air, earth, water, and spirit. That's what the pentacle represents, and a lot of people don't know that. They think it's all about witchcraft. No, it's really not. Represents your divine connection to all 5 elements. So for some of you, you're feeling ungrounded because you're not respecting your craft. For some of you, you're not either respecting the way those elements play out in your own life. Okay, so we know that the air represents our thoughts and our ideas. Some of you are not respecting that. Some of you are not, or maybe ignoring some new ideas that some of you have been receiving or getting, okay, that maybe pertains to a career that might help you in a situation that you might find yourself feeling stuck in, right? So for others of you, you might be ignoring the cup, right, which is your emotions, which is your creativity, okay? How you feel about things, right? How it makes you feel, right? Some of you are ignoring your sense of safety, security, and stability, which represents the earth. That's your money, right? That's your money chakra, your root chakra. That's why some of you, like I said, are feeling a bit ungrounded, because some of you are not maybe respecting your own time. You're not maybe respecting your own need to rest and relax, and it'll translate and show up in other areas where you're like, what the fuck is going on? It's essentially, you know, showing up that way to show you where you're needing to take a break, or, you know, fall back, or take some time to rest, whatever that is for you. Okay, and others of you are not respecting or acknowledging your what's the last element? Fire, your passion, okay, your sense of passion, the desire, however that translates. Okay, your ability to take action, to get things done, okay, to want to do things, your energy, essentially, right? So like I said, it's gonna, by grounding yourself and reconnecting to all the elements, including the spirit, which is that last, you know, point of the pentacle, that is where you essentially reestablish that grounding energy, and then, you know, what you find yourself in clears itself up. Okay, so Spirit, can we clarify the star for Virgo, please? Why is it here? Tower, exactly. So it's like, you know, things, I feel like some of you, this is what you've been wishing for, and it may be just coming in a way that you weren't expecting. For some of you, it's coming at a time you weren't expecting, where you think, like, you know what, I wasn't ready for this. But is there ever a perfect time? No. Is there ever a perfect, you know, situation? No. So I feel like for some of you, this is essentially something you were wishing for, but maybe it just came at a time that, you know, you feel like you're not prepared. But for some of you, it's coming exactly when it's supposed to. Some of you, it's just going to, you know, be a matter of you grounding yourself into, you know, essentially accepting, kind of like, you know, accepting that, you know, this is where we're heading. This is where my life is taking me. And even though it feels like shit's falling apart, it's really falling together. Okay. Anything that a tower brings is essentially tearing down anything that wasn't built on a solid foundation in the first place. So that means that essentially it was destined to fall apart anyway. It was just a matter of when, right? So the sooner it falls, the better, because that way you know that now, okay, this is done. Now I can start rebuilding instead of waiting, right? Trying to hold on and piece back together. I'd rather just start brand new and build something solid, firm, that I don't have to worry about for a while, right? So let's get an overall outcome message here, Spirit, for Virgos. Two of Swords. Okay, Spirit, clarify. What is it here for Virgo for the outcome? I feel like some of you are in two minds here. It's like, I feel like it's something that, if for those of you, like I said, where this applies, it's like something that you want, but it's like, I'm not sure if I'm ready. I don't know if this is, you know, I want this right now, or I wanted it, but because of it came so quick or came unexpectedly, I don't know if I want it right now, or I don't know if I want it anymore. Okay, it's definitely not going to be for everyone. But then we have Temperance here, so this is about, you know, there's something that some of you may not be seeing yet. You may not be seeing the situation as clearly as you could be. Okay, but again, when you're in a place of balance, okay, that's when you know, things can be made a little bit more clear. So for some of you, if things are hidden, whatever's hidden from you right now, be patient. It'll be revealed, is also what I'm getting here. So for some of you, this pregnancy could be something that someone's hiding right now. Okay, so if this is like, you know, for some of you, you may be finding out someone cheated on you and they had a baby on you. Okay, that's not going to be for everyone. So please don't claim that if you don't feel like that's your story. But for some of you, that is serving as divine confirmation that if you've been, you know, kind of had an inkling that maybe you're married and someone, you know, had a baby outside of the connection, this could be definitely serving as confirmation. And like I said, you're going to have, some of you may be getting, you know, the clarity about that. And it could be taking your life in a whole different direction. For some of you, you're getting, this is happening and it's like a perfect thing because your career, for some of you, you got a brand new idea on a career that's about to take off. So it's like, you know what, it's good that this didn't work out because now I can take that and let that be the catalyst to take me where I need to go. That's still in alignment towards my north node, towards my destined path, right? So I feel like for some of you, someone's finding out someone's pregnant here and it's blowing something up. For some of you, it's blowing a marriage up. And I feel like it's divinely guided though. It's happening exactly how it's supposed to happen. I feel like for some of you, you're going to see that. It's going to be made very clear to you. But again, whatever is hidden, it's going to be revealed. Just give it some time. Be patient, okay? And when it is revealed, I feel like Spirit is asking you to stay balanced, okay? Do your best to stay balanced. Do your best to alchemize that energy, transmute that energy so you can heal, ultimately heal, and continue to move on, okay? And then underneath at the bottom of the deck is shadow. That's the moon, okay? We have the moon here with the waiting game with the Two of Wands. So this is, again, a hidden energy. This speaks of illusions, fears, things that are hidden underneath the surface, things we can't see, things that are done in the dark that have not been made, brought to the light yet, okay? So for some of you, again, this is something that is hidden. This could have to do with someone from the past, okay? Someone that maybe, you know, they left to deal with someone that they dealt with before and then fucked around and had a baby. Like, you know, I don't know, but whew. So let's wrap with a little bit of advice real fast for Virgo spirit for this situation. What is some really helpful and uplifting and empowering advice for Virgo spirit? What do they need to know for this situation? Advice for Virgos, please. Strength, yes. So this is a Leo energy. Strength, Tower, 2 major arcanas. Oh. Strength, Tower, 2 of pumpkins. Okay, so this is about Spirit wants you to really be strong. Okay, that anything that is tearing down, and we have the Tower coming out again. Anything that's falling, it's falling to help things fall together. Okay, so I feel like it's going to be really important for you Virgos to really do your best to not flash on someone if that's what you're wanting to do. Okay, you always have a choice. The choice is always yours. But remember that all choices, okay, even not making a choice is still a choice, and they all have consequences. So please, if you're, you know, on the shitty end of this situation, which I really hope you're not, just know that, you know, things are falling apart because they're falling together essentially in a different kind of way, even if you can't see it yet. So do your best to be strong, okay? Stay balanced. Hold back as much as you can. Tame that inner beast that wants to fuck some shit up, okay? Because that choice is always yours. Some of you may be finding out that someone's juggling, that they're dealing with someone else anyway. And that's maybe why something is falling apart. So even if you can't prove it, I just saw 27 on the timer, which reduces to a 99. For some of you, this is like an ending of a cycle, okay? So for some of you, someone's juggling someone anyway. Someone's dealing with someone else anyway. And that could be why, again, that is happening. If it's happening behind your back, that could be your ancestors, easily your ancestors doing the work for you by making this shit fall apart because they weren't being truthful anyway. They didn't deserve you anyway. Okay, that's clearly not going to be for everyone, but I feel like that's for some of you. So again, choice is yours, but Spirit wants you to really be strong at this time. Okay, stand in your power, stand in your strength, and know that no matter what the fuck happens, that you have everything you need, all the power you need, and continue to call upon your ancestors and your guides. Ask for their strength, call upon their strength. Pull in the courage of the lion, okay? This is about being in that courageous energy, okay? Even if it feels like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, things are falling apart. This is Spirit saying, step into that courage, okay? That is what the Leo represents. So for me personally, when I have those days where I'm not feeling most confident, or I just feel like I really need the willpower to get something done or whatever, I easily call upon the energy of the Leo, okay? 2 Leo cards showing out here. So some of you may be dealing with the Leo. But this is, again, about being courageous, okay? Feeling the fear of maybe a decision you know you need to make, okay? Feeling that fear and doing it anyway, okay? Because this is like going to be the catalyst to rebuilding to the life that you know you want, but also, more importantly, the life that you know you deserve and the life you can have, okay? Ooh, child. All right, Virgo. So that is what I got for you guys. I really hope that this reading helped some of you, all of you, okay? If it did, I really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. Consider subbing if you haven't. I'm really loving and enjoying all of your comments. It's a beautiful thing, a beautiful exchange, and the interaction, I'm just loving it. So I love y'all so much, and until next time, you guys.